Listen, I know you read the title and thought this was another Kevin Durant hate video out of just a random YouTuber because you can find so much of those on YouTube, on Twitter. But no, this is not a hate video. Kevin Durant is my second favorite player of all time. I would never hate Kevin Durant. But, not gonna lie, the title was a little bit clickbait. Gotta get my clickbait on. The title is Kevin Durant has run the NBA again. Now, I don't feel like he's ever run the NBA, but from the casual mind and from the Kevin Durant hater mind or the Warriors hater mind, they will tell you him going to the Warriors run the NBA. I don't think so. I still think other teams had a chance. I just think they ended up winning. But just to get some views on this bitch, I had to make this the title. So the reason why I said he ruined it again was because this is free agency, and free agency is supposed to be fun. I remember last year's free agency, the first day was so lit. And then the next few weeks after that was a little bit boring. Then it picked up after that. Same thing kind of with this one. The first 2 days was really fun. We was getting back-to-back signings. Real big names got signed. And then it kind of took a hold, and then it got lit when this whole Kyrie drama came up. And it was all, Kyrie might not go back to the Brooklyn Nets no more. And then KD asked for a trade. Now, the reason why this video is not about Kyrie and KD is because Kyrie is most likely getting traded. And if he doesn't, he's just going to stay on the team. But, teams are still actively trying to trade for KD. And that's why I'm saying it's ruining the NBA because it's making what's supposed to be the most exciting time of year so boring, man. It's nothing going on. No drama going on. We just keep seeing these rumors that I don't believe to be true. I don't really believe a lot of rumors. We keep seeing those, and we just not getting no action. I believe the last free agent to sign was DeAndre Ayton, and that was a couple days ago. But before that, the last free agent probably to sign was freaking Danilo Gallinari. It's been so boring, no action. A lot of teams are not willing to give out contracts to guys that are free agents right now, which there are some really good guys in free agency, but they're not willing to give out contracts because they are waiting to trade for this guy, man. And I agree. I would wait too. But then you look at the asking price that Sean Marks is asking for. He's asking for 2 young players. And since Rudy Gobert got 5 picks, they probably want at least 7 or 8. Basically, they want the biggest trade package of all time for KD, which they should. It's probably one of the best players of all time to ask for a trade on a good deal. So you got to trade a lot. And this is probably the first time this ever happened. So I understand Sean Marks wanting that. But, it's holding up the NBA because teams are just not. Some teams don't have the assets for it. I believe the only real team that really has the assets that wants to do a trade would probably be the Knicks. The Suns don't really have the assets for it. Nets wanted Devin Booker. They're not giving up Devin Booker. I believe the Suns even offered a trade package with DeAndre Ayton before he signed his contract, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and several picks. And they shut that down immediately. To me, that's a good fucking trade. You put that around Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas, that's a good trade. And you trade Kyrie for Russell Westbrook, get rid of Russell Westbrook, but you also get probably 2 picks for that Kyrie deal. That was a good trade, but even Sean Marks said, no, fuck that deal. He didn't want that. So I'm looking at other teams, you don't really hear the Knicks talking about KD. You don't really hear, other teams with deep packages talking about KD. You keep hearing this whole Raptors thing. The Raptors are so reluctant to give us Scotty Barnes, which they should. So I'm looking at this yo, is KD ever going to get traded? Because if he's not, we're waiting. We're seeing these free agents not sign deals because they're waiting for this guy to either get traded or to say, all right, he doesn't want to trade. He doesn't want to trade no more. Because I bet today, if KD was to say, I don't want to get traded no more, I'm happy where I'm at, we would get so much free agency signings tomorrow. When you look at this free agency pool, it was better than I thought. And then when you look at the lower half, it is some guys down here that are not signing deals because the teams that can use them are waiting to see with this KD and Kyrie drama. Colin Sexton, he's not going to the Cavs, but other teams like the Mavs, even the Raptors that can offer him a deal. They're not going to offer him a deal. They're not going to pay him the $20 million that he wants because they're waiting to see what's going to happen with KD. Teams it's hella players is good. Why is Dennis Schroeder not on the team? Why is he not on a contending team? Why is DeMarcus Cousins, who just had a bounce back year, to me, not on the contending team. Same thing, Dwight Howard. I would give Dwight Howard $10 million. Dwight Howard's a really underrated center, man. Why is he not signed? Montrezl Harrell, I kind of know why he's not signed. But even vets, Eric Bledsoe, why is he not signed? Markieff Morris, former champion, why is he not signed? LaMarcus Aldridge, Hassan Whiteside had a really good year last year. It's kind of frozen up because we are waiting to see what happens with Kevin Durant. Like I said, I'm not putting this on Kevin Durant, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, I can also put this on Kyrie. Like I said, Kyrie is such a for sure thing. Like, we know it's going back to the Nets or it's the Lakers. We know that. But KD, we got the Raptors want him, the Suns want him, the Mavs want him, which they have nothing to give. Who else? I believe the Hawks wanted him. Like, I love that Hawks package. If I'm the Hawks, I'm getting in that. I'm giving up DeAndre Hunter, and I'm giving up Onyeka Okongwu, and I wish they still had Cam Reddish. But another young player on the bench, Jalen Johnson, I'm giving up him with 5, 6, 7, 8 first-round picks to get KD. I'm doing it. You don't really use Onyeka Okongwu like that. DeAndre Hunter, I'm substituting him with Kevin Durant, and then Jalen Johnson didn't play his rookie year. Then the Nets, they get their real young player. I think DeAndre Hunter is a real guy in this league. What else? They get Onyeka Okongwu, a guy that hasn't really had an opportunity. And you get Jalen Johnson. Then you're also getting guys that fit around Ben Simmons, who they also said they might not want to trade. Like, yeah, I agree with that. And another player who's kind of holding up the league, who I don't want to put him in the title because, like, it's not going to get the views, Donovan Mitchell. We're waiting to see it. Are the Knicks going to pull that trigger, give these boys 7 first-round picks and all these young players? We're waiting to see that. I don't think we're going to see it. That's what we're waiting to see. Like, we're stalled by 3 guys. And that's why this offseason has been so boring. And for a lot of people, it's supposed to be the best part of the offseason, most exciting part. And it just hasn't. It's been boring. But in my opinion, if I was KD, I'd stay. Like, fuck all the other stuff. If I was KD, I'd stay. When you look at this team, they still lack things like as far as paint defense, but they got perimeter defenders, or I wouldn't say they got like elite defenders, but they got guys that can defend on the perimeter. Royce O'Neal, decent defender on the perimeter. KD himself is, to me, I think he's a really good defender on the perimeter. TJ Warren, again, decent. Then you got one of the best in the world in Ben Simmons. Like, then you also got Kyrie, Cam Thomas, Seth Curry, Patty Mills. Like, this is a decent team. You bring back Nicholas Claxton. We all know he can't shoot a free throw to save his life, but a decent shot blocker, decent lob threat. He's cool. Davon Sharp, he looked good in the summer league. Like, I like this team. I like it. I really do. I wish they could have brought back Andre Drummond, but yeah, I like this team. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this video, man. Let me know how you feel about what I said. Like I said, no hate to KD. KD is my second favorite player of all time, right after Kobe. I'm just saying what it is, man. The league is frozen, and he's a major part. Other than that, man, that's it for this video. Peace out.